And there is a sharp left-right combination. And the judges have recognized that. It is 6-0, 7-0 now for Johnson, who takes control. 30 seconds remaining in round one. And Chris Johnson of Canada looking for the bronze medal and perhaps a shot at the gold with a big left hook. It's 8-0 Johnson. Tremendous round for Johnson. A right, a left, and down goes Trendafilov. The sheer weight of it, they're going to have to stop this. Trendafilov is up, and it is 12-0. And Chris Johnson of Canada. It is all over, and Chris Johnson of Canada has given his country its first bronze medal here in the ring. Johnson being hugged by his coach. And Canada has got a bronze in the ring in their first opportunity here in the middleweight division. A first Canadian to box for a medal here. The Canadian team is there celebrating in Canada.
How are you doing today? Chris Byrd here, Olympic silver medalist, two-time heavyweight boxing champion, with another true story. This time, it's 1986. I just came back from the Junior Olympics. I lost in the finals. I won a silver medal there, and I was excited. You know, I was happy. Number 2 in the nation as a junior, under 15. I was 15 years old, so I was pretty excited. A month after the Junior Olympics, my father says, "Hey, Chris, you and Patrick get ready. Next week, we got a show in Bay City, Michigan, which is 40 miles north of Flint, Michigan, where we live. You know, a show coming up." He didn't ask, "Do you want to fight?" He was like, "Oh, there's a fight coming up, so get ready." I haven't been training that much. It was after a major tournament. Who trained after a tournament? So, okay, for a week, you know, my father, so we had like a week to prepare. Me and my brother Patrick, we worked out a little bit. We shadow boxed, you know, did a little something. I thought I was the man. I'm number 2 in the nation as a junior in my weight class. I thought I was fighting all the locals. Who cares if I'm in shape or not? So we go to the fight, Bay City. It was that next Saturday we go. It's about 5 boxers my father took. So we go to the fight. We all go to the fight. We see all the locals, of course. But I noticed the Canadian team came. I'm like, Canada here. I fought against Canada when I was a kid. Probably 10 times against the Canadians all through Canada. I live in Michigan. It's close. It's right next door. So I'm not used to it. Usually fight, you know, the Canadian kids. It's okay. We all weigh in. So the weigh in. And then when you weigh in, the coaches match. So all the teams weigh in, and then everybody weigh in, and then they see how much everybody weigh, and then all the matches going on. You got to fight him, you fight him. All the coaches going back and forth. And I'm like, who am I fighting? I don't care. You know, I'm number 2, and nobody going to beat me. My father come back, tell me and my brother and the rest of the guys who were fighting, and I'm matched against a kid from Canada. Okay. What's his name? His name is Chris Johnson. I'm like, okay, I beat all the kids basically from Canada when I was a kid. I'm not losing. And all the kids I fought from Canada were white kids. Chris Johnson is black. I'm like, I'm fighting a black kid from Canada? I didn't even know they had black people in Canada. I didn't know. I'm 15 years old. You know, I didn't know. So, okay, Chris Johnson, I'm going to beat him. There's nobody going to beat me. I'm number 2 in the country. Our fight come up. Now, this is a show where a guy from our gym, Jonathan Littles, beat Lennox Lewis. I gotta say that one because he beat Lennox Lewis on that show. Jonathan Littles, nicknamed Chip, beat Lennox Lewis. But back to our fight. So we get in the ring. I'm looking across the ring. Nice size. We're about the same size. He's nice size. I'm gonna say that because I was nice size, I guess. You know, I wasn't in no fear of him. Okay, they say his name, Chris Johnson, Chris Byrd. Okay, the Chris's fighting each other. Ding, the bell ring. He jumped on me like a pit bull on a 3-legged cat. I mean, he was just, I heard that from a comedian. He was just putting it on me. I'm like, who is this? I thought I was the man. 3 rounds go by, ding. I felt so embarrassed. The referee, I know he wanted to stop the fight, but he knew me. And he knew I just came back from the Junior Olympics, the Nationals, made to the final. He was like, I can't embarrass Chris like this. Chris Johnson whooped my butt. From that moment, Chris, if you watching this, it was chasing Chris Johnson. I got to fight him again. I have to get this back. He whooped my butt. He broke my nose. That was July 3rd of 1986 because the next day was 4th of July. And usually, Flint, Michigan, you go downtown, a lot of people down there, little honeys down there. You see little girls. I'm 15. I thought it was cute with a broke nose and 2 black eyes. And I know a lot of white people thinking, I didn't know black people can get black eyes. Yeah, I had 2 black eyes. 2 of them. I was so, I'm like, I was embarrassed really because not everybody in Michigan, all the people that know in my area, they thought I was the man. And I got my butt handed to me so bad. So years go by. That was 1986. I look up, I'm on the national team. U.S. versus Canada, 1991. Uh-oh. Let me see who I'm fighting. I just moved up to 165. Just moved up. We fight against Canada. Let me see who's on the list. Coming. Greg Johnson. Greg Johnson is Chris' brother. He's fighting at 147. My brother's on the same. We fought in the same international fight against Canada, against Greg Johnson and Chris Johnson. The reason why I bring up Greg Johnson and my brother Patrick, they fought each other at 147. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because they fought 2 fights before me and Chris fought. Me and Chris were matched up also. I'm like, it's my time to get you, Chris. It's my time to get back at you. You broke my nose when I was 15. It's time to get you. Greg and my brother Patrick fight, they boxed first. I'm watching I'm warming up, waiting for Chris. I got 2 fights to go before I fight Chris. I'm watching that fight, my brother fight. He's fighting his brother. I'm yelling for him. Greg is whooping my brother butt. I mean, he kicking his butt. I'm like, come on, Patrick. Come on, for the family. He kicking his butt. Fight over. We have a 2-1 decision. Patrick Byrd. I'm like, oh, Patrick won. Wow, they gave it to him. They gave it to him. Now my fight come up. I'm fighting Chris. So the Chris's are fighting. We going at it. I'm like, this is my time. I'm going to get Chris back. We going back and forth. And Chris is an aggressive guy. I mean, he can punch. He coming with it. He's aggressive. I'm the slippery one. I'm trying to make you miss. So he had me on the ropes. He going, ding, at the end of 3 rounds, 3 minutes. I thought I won. I'm like, okay, I won this fight. I got my revenge. We have a winner in the blue corner, 2-1 decision from Canada. What? I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Because I know it's because of my brother. I know my brother, he lost. They gave it to him. It was 2 American judges, 1 Canadian judge. With me and Chris fight, 2 Canadian judges, 1 American judge. Come, I should have got my revenge right there. Okay. Later on in the year, the World Championships coming up. Can I get my revenge there? We both make it to the World Championships in Sydney, Australia. I'm looking at the bracket, of course. We're going to meet in the quarterfinals. I draw the Cuban the first night. I had just beat the Cuban 3 months prior to the World Championships. I'm in Australia, certain things happen, we were fighting, and I lose and missed out on the dream to fight Chris again. And then Chris, I think he won a few fights, and he lost in like maybe before the quarterfinal. I don't know, quarters or not. I don't know. We would have met. Then I have another chance. I win the U.S. Championships in 1992. That year, Canada Cup, right before the Olympics. I get invited to the Canada Cup. I know for sure Chris is coming. It's Canada. He gotta come. He gotta be there. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going. This is it. Canada Cup, we gonna get it. Chris Johnson, where you at? So we fly to Canada, we get there, we go to the weigh-in, I look around. Where's Chris at? Where's Chris? Man, he didn't even show. He didn't show up to me. He didn't even come. I'm like, you punk. You know I was coming. You knew I was coming. He didn't come, but he come to the fights. I seen him later at the fights, and he know at the Canada Cup, and everybody know who is at the Canada Cup. I put on a clinic at the Canada Cup. And he was watching, and I know he was thinking, ooh, man, Chris Byrd is on a roll, man. I know and I was just waiting for him. That's all I'm waiting for. And I know Chris Johnson was thinking that man can fight at the Canada Cup. He's just watching all that, and he's thinking, uh-oh, I got to deal with him at the Olympics. So 3 months later, what's next? The Olympics. So we make the Olympics. We both make it. He makes it from Canada. I make it from the U.S. This is my last chance. This is it. This is it. Chasing Chris. He's on one side in one bracket. I'm on the other side of the bracket. I'm fighting. I'm doing my thing. Chris is blasting everybody on that side of the bracket, beating them up. No, I'm sorry. Not that side of the bracket. We're on the same side, but we're going to meet up in the semifinals. So in the same bracket, he's blasting everybody, and I'm making everybody, embarrassing them, making them miss, doing all, wowing the crowd also. I think he won 2 fights. He got a bite the first night, and he stopped both of his guys, knocked them out. Referee stopped the fight. He blasted them. And then like I said, on the other side, I'm boxing, finessing, doing my thing, and we meet up when? Semifinals of the Olympics. This is my last chance to beat Chris. I'm 0-2 versus Chris Johnson. This fight is epic to me. It was the mother. My mother was there yelling, Chris, get in there, Christopher, get in there, Chris. And his mother on the other side, just as loud as my mother. We don't even know what Chris you're yelling for. We hearing Chris everywhere. Chris, from the mothers, the 2 loudest people in the building, the 2 mothers. It was the battle of the mothers and the battle of the Chris's. That first round was, to me, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns. We went at it. Chris Johnson came at me, ding, from Jump Street. He was like, forget this, I'm going to war. Came right at me. We fought, going, I'm slipping, doing. He had me pinned on the ropes the whole round. I fought off the ropes the whole round, fighting, going. We're going back and forth. If you ever see the fight, we're going at you like, man, these dudes going at like a 2 pit bulls just going at it. First round, bell ring, ding. At the Olympics, you gotta look. It's computer scoring, so it's on the screen. We both turn. It's funny. You both look like, what's the score? We both look at the score. I'm up 7-1. 7-1. This is the first year in the Olympics, the computer scoring. So a lot of judges didn't really know how to really use it. 7-1 in the Olympics is like being up 49-7 in football in the first quarter. That's how it was. 7-1, I went. This is semifinals of the Olympics. I looked up at the score 7-1. I'm like, I'm in the finals. I'm in the finals. Yes. Second round Chris roar at me. He know what the score is. He's coming at me. I'm just using my defensive tactics, playing with it. I'm like, I'm in the finals, basically. Fight the second round. We're going. Ding, the bell ring. I'm up 14-3. The fight over. But Third round, clown Chris. I made him miss, slipping. He's frustrated. He's coming at me. I got my revenge. I win 21-3. Let's get it. I got my revenge. Chris, I got it. But honestly, as I'm cheering right here, honestly, that score in the first round, 7-1, man, anybody watch that fight, we went at it. It should have been 7-6 or 8-7. Him. He could have won it. Won the first round. But Chris, you wasn't gonna beat me. I'm telling you, I was on fire. I know it took the wind out of your sails when you seen that 7-1, but you wasn't gonna beat me. Just remember that. That was my time. I got the revenge. I got the revenge. I got it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Chris Byrd signing out saying, who's the best in the world? Say, I am. Who's the best in the world? Say, I am. Who's the best in the world? I am. Let's get it.